Tasty?
Where are we?
They're not open. Another one.
Let's see if they're open.
Just like these kids were excited, we were thrilled to visit Athens after our trip to the Greek islands.
Welcome to Athens!
The ferry that brought us here was massive. On our way to our first destination here, we stumbled upon an adorable little turtle. For many around the world, Greece has often been seen as Europe's troubled child, marked by economic crisis, mass layoffs, and a staggering national debt. But during our visit this time, especially in Athens, the atmosphere felt completely different, lively and vibrant, with both locals and tourists filling the streets, shopping and dining out. There was no trace of the hardships of the past. In fact, Greece is showcasing the strongest economic growth in the EU. Global companies are taking notice too, with Microsoft investing $1 billion in a new data center project. Up there, you can see the Acropolis of Athens. In fact, many historical landmarks are scattered throughout the entire city. After paying an entrance fee of 30 euros per person, the first sight that greets you is the magnificent Atticus Amphitheater. Doesn't this view create a striking contrast with the modern city of Athens in the background? And there's a concert today, and they're rehearsing. The sheer size of this amphitheater is a testament to the grandeur and prosperity of ancient Greek civilization. This circular structure amplified the singing, creating an echo, and it became clear why the theater was designed this way.
이런 게 멋있는 것 같아. 현재 그리스의 저 흰색 집들이랑.
Wow, just look at the crowds here at the Acropolis. Almost every visitor in Athens makes their way to this iconic landmark, and for good reason. One, its cultural significance, recognized by its UNESCO World Heritage status. Parthenon Temple has stood here for 2,500 years. Wow. Two, the breathtaking Parthenon Temple and the stunning panoramic view of Athens. I've seen ancient structures in Rome and other countries, but this one truly stands out in sheer scale. But once you reach the top of the hill, you might feel a bit disappointed. The temple is heavily damaged and much of it is currently under reconstruction. Especially considering we paid 60 euros just to see a ruined structure. After a short visit to the top of the hill, feeling a bit let down, we made our way back down. Sure, this site holds immense historical significance and features grand architecture, but notice how more and more people are heading up for sunset.
Wow, as you can see, very touristy.
It's getting insanely crowded with tourists. To be honest, I don't think it's worth 30 euros per person just to see a single ruined structure.
She loves this view.
At least the view from up here was amazing.
낭만적이네. 이 고대 심경과 현대의 그리스 시내랑 같이 보는.
From Acropolis, we're looking over the Athens city.
But we've got a much better spot to take in the Acropolis view. We are at Philopapos Hill, which is free and definitely way less crowded than the Acropolis. There were only a few other people around here. The night view here with the Acropolis all lit up is amazing. Since you can't stay at the Acropolis after sunset, this is the best spot to take in the view. We had this spot all to ourselves, snapping as many pictures as we wanted. Such a romantic view at night. The next morning, we're off to catch the amazing sunrise right here with the Acropolis in the background.
sunrise.
This spot is pretty popular, so there are a few other early birds here for the sunrise too. We flew our drone to capture this stunning sunrise from above, so enjoy the view. We checked out of a hotel and headed to an Airbnb stay. While waiting for check-in, we stopped by a local restaurant for lunch. Looks like this place is a favorite among the locals.
Oh, there are so many flies.
One thing we noticed, if you're eating outside here in Athens, be prepared for lots of flies. Maybe it's for the fish. Speaking of seafood, we were so excited to see such a variety here in Greece. After leaving Malaysia, we noticed that none of the countries we visited until Greece had seafood as a big part of their diet. Just so you know, Korea is ranked among the top countries in the world for seafood consumption. So if you're a seafood lover, it's definitely a place you should visit.
What you can see, the inside of metro station in Greece. Wow. Yeah, it's like museum.
Another cool thing about Athens is how old the city is, with ancient ruins and remains all around. As our time in Athens was wrapping up, we decided to check out one of the most popular local spots. Their signature dish is gyros, grilled meat, usually pork, chicken, or lamb, cooked on a vertical rotisserie or spinning grill, wrapped in pita bread with fries, tomatoes, onions, and Greek dip, tzatziki sauce. Seeing how busy it was, we were already getting excited for the food. Here are our two different gyros. Definitely a big bite.
How was it taste?
Pork meat, very tender and smoky, very tasty.
오. 그럼 오빠가 먹은 지로스 중에 최고야? 오.
Best gyros in Greece.
와.
Gyros usually cost less than $5 and are super filling. So if you're ever in Greece, you've got to try this.
꽤 맛있다.
맛있어? Tasty?
They were kind enough to treat us to this delicious dessert. No wonder this restaurant is so popular.
Jin, what are you doing here?
저는 치과를 가야 돼요.
What's the issue?
제가 교정을 했었는데 이빨 치아 뒤에 있는 유지장치가 떨어졌어요. 어제 지로스 제가 맛있게 먹었잖아요.
네.
그렇게 먹고 떨어졌어요.
Yeah. So her fixed retainer attached to her upper teeth just came out after eating a delicious gyros last night. Maybe Jin was too excited. Oh.
제가 다 찍어놓은 곳이에요.
Yeah. So we are trying these many
여기서부터
dental clinics. Wow. This morning we're going around several dental clinics to see a doctor. Wow.
여기 어디?
Oh, where are we? Oh, where are we? It's so dark here. Google Map information seems to be a little off, so we're trying to walk in. We don't even know which floor the clinic is, so we're trying each different floors like this. Not this floor? Okay, let's try another floor. Another one. Yeah. Let's see if this one is open. Looks like this one is also closed. Let's move on to another one.
한번 더 해볼게.
They're not open. We don't give up. We keep looking.
이거 같다.
There are so many occupants in this building, and it's all written in Greek. So Gina has to translate to see which one is a dental clinic that we're looking for. unlike the Google Map information, all of the clinics are closed now. So we're waiting for one of the clinics to open. Hopefully she can get her retainer fixed here. The Google Map says one of the clinics opens at 10:30. They're supposed to open at 10:30.
Nobody.
Looks like they're not. Okay, looks like we have to move on to the next clinic.
No one's answering. Okay. Move to the next spot.
By the way, if you travel to Korea and have to visit a doctor, the medical cost in Korea is very affordable, even as a foreigner. If you have any symptoms, make sure you visit any hospitals nearby. There are plenty of choices you can choose from. If you need further specific instructions, maybe you can refer to one of my tutorials. Carrying all these bags. We've been walking around Athens and we still haven't found a dentist. Very frustrating. If we were to be in Korea, we could just easily look it up online and make an appointment online as well.
아, 약속도 사실 필요 없어.
And even without an appointment, you can walk into any dental clinics. Ring a bell. Let's see if they're open. Oh, 더 들어. Yeah, we don't have an appointment, but can she talk to the doctor and get a treatment?
She's not right here at the moment.
We've been calling more than 10 other clinics to see if they're open. None of them is open. And it's not weekend, it's Tuesday. Finally, we found a dental clinic open and willing to see us. And we have to get there by taxi, see if Jim can get her treatment. We're finally at a dental clinic. This one looks like the one we typically see in Korea.
잘
찾았어요?
치과 잘 찍을 것 같아요.
We spent 2 hours looking for open dental clinic, and we luckily stumbled upon this one. And she got her retainer fixed at 40 euro. Yeah.
Now we're off to our next destination. It's a long way to get there, but see you all soon.